so excited to be here this Fab Wavy Sunday. And Nick, what are you wearing? What is this? What's going on?
These are my favorite pajamas because we are out here at the Sunday pajama brunch courtesy of Eat Out. I'm about to eat a lot. And Chef Mulunda, who happens to be one of the finest chefs in Kenya, he's going to be in the house cooking.
Let me tell you, have you been to Lava Latte?
No, but I've heard some really good things about it.
All right, so I'm headed there and I'll be speaking to this dope chick, so a very badass, by the way, of the Freeminds.
Nice.
Yes, and then later on, where do we need to go?
We need to go check out Nairobi R&B. Later on, we'll be looking so swaggy, and they have some very, very cool stuff in store, so looking forward to it.
Cool. Tuonane.
Tuonane.
All right, bye.
Mulunda Kombo grew a passion for food into a full-blown career as a professional chef, traveling the world as a fast-growing culinary icon, transforming traditional cuisine into bespoke experiences with his signature African twist.
Hi, boss.
Hey!
You all right?
Good. And here we are in the home of the foodies. This is like a foodies convention.
I'm excited. I'm excited.
Let's go check out, let's go get a good seat, and then we can talk more about this.
Probably down there.
Over there?
Yeah. We go up that way.
Yes. Let's check that out.
Pretty good. With some sweet chili, yeah?
Oh yeah, sweet chili. See, I like sweet chili. I'm down for that.
I gotta tell you the other one, not white brisket, right?
Oh man,
Yeah.
I am fuller than I expected I would.
Baby.
Food baby incoming.
The thing is, I really want to do my own spin on this brunch for you. That will kind of be like this, but with my own personal touches.
A little nice Chef Mulunda twist to it.
Exactly.
I like it.
Yeah.
Let me get my stomach ready.
Excellent.
Round 2. We
Where
gotta
your
do
other
this.
stretchy pants.
Yes, exactly. Awesome.
Cheers, man.
Awesome. What's good? I managed to convince Chef Mulunda to come into my kitchen so that he can throw down massive. So this I just found out about today. It's called brioche. So I'm about to school you on how we're going to make some amazing, tasty brioche. It's got some things on it. I wonder what we're gonna do with that, but very, very excited, that is for sure.
How you doing, man?
Good to see you again, Chef.
Good to see you, good to see you.
This is the kitchen.
All I can say from the get-go, thank God I brought my own.
But what, I got everything you want?
What is that?
This is the brioche you asked me to get you, see?
With raisins.
Yeah. What are we making?
Burgers, bro, burgers.
Burger.
Really, guy?
It's like brioche.
Brioche buns, that's a whole loaf. It's a whole freaking loaf. And you got what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Like, because I thought you in case.
What? You know what?
Wow.
I brought my own, so we're good. We are good.
Good looking out, bro. Good looking out. So, let me get ready. Let me get ready then.
What do you mean get ready?
Kitchen, you have to put an apron. Chef. Come on, what's yours?
I wear it always. Always wear my apron. Always. All of this
Wow.
is my apron. Roll up them sleeves, you know?
You're such a celebrated guy, like.
Am I?
Yes, when it comes to like people love the stuff you grill.
I just wanted you to say it again. Sorry.
Okay. Do people usually just make you make food when you go like to visit people in their houses? I hope not.
Unfortunately, yes. Unfortunately, yes. Just add a little bit more paprika. You'll notice that we're not actually going to season it because pork already has a little bit of that sodium content. And we've added chorizo as well, which is a cured meat, which will already have salt as well. We were having a conversation with someone earlier about how Kenyans love their sodium content. We do, none of that.
Just always throwing salt into stuff. I'm also not that crazy about it, but you know. Tell me about some of the places that you've been to thanks to this self-taught cooking thing that you've been doing.
Oof, okay, that's a long list of, okay, and most interesting place?
Yeah.
Scotland, South Africa, Lamu, all over Kenya, Uganda, Tanzania, Zanzibar, Italy.
That's a lot of places.
It's a lot of places.
It's a lot of places. Food has taken you places.
Yes, it has. So the sauce is gonna simmer. All right. I like how I'm just using my hands. But
Do it for the outdoors, clearly.
exactly.
I see it, I see it. Next time we'll do it outside.
Teflon hands. Do you cook much?
I do a lot of watching. My wife loves to cook, so you know, she's a vegan.
Oh,
So
what's that?
I know, right? So it's kind of hard. She does make me meat though on one day.
Okay, she's not one of those who'll be like, nah, not cooking it, not looking at it, not in my house kind of situation.
Thankfully she's not, but she's always trying to get me on some vegan thing. She's always like, yo, do you like that? Guess what?
It's
all vegan. That is a skill. Like, how do you not drop it? Like, is it a thing? Is it in the arm movement?
Yeah.
Because I see a little bit of
Push and pull, push and pull, push and do it, bro.
push and pull.
Go on.
I feel like if you make me do it any harder, they'll fall. I'm doing it.
Oh, come on, get away.
No, I tried. So here's a morbid question for you.
Can't wait.
Imagine is your last meal, yeah?
Yeah.
What would that be?
Surf and turf.
Surf and turf?
Yeah.
What's that?
I need to take you out of that vegan household a little bit more, bro.
I've never had that phrase. Surf and turf. I personally would eat fries
Fries, just potatoes on their own.
and fried chicken.
Everything fried. So
Everything
the
fried.
core, okay, fine.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
The heart doesn't care. It's the last meal.
You don't need it anymore.
Yes.
See, this is the color we like to see on a burger. It's not burnt, it's just nicely charred. And I think we are now ready.
This looks a whole lot better than the one we had at the brunch.
Top it off with a little bit of jalapenos.
Ooh, this is gonna be a hot one.
Where's the top? And your patatas bravas.
Patatas what?
Bravas.
Brave potatoes?
Yeah.
Wow, like look at this presentation. Why are you guys so extra when it comes to this? Because you treat food like an artwork, I guess.
It is an artwork.
It is a work of art. Let's get messy.
And my slightly underdone egg. A little bit of the jalapenos. Not a lot of the jalapenos, to be honest. All right, and then where's my top?
Your top.
Messy as hell. Love it. There we have it, bro.
Yay, we did it.
We did it. Get in.
Okay, so this is massive. Should we just like cut like half?
Why? You have your apron. Let's get stuck in.
All right, I can do this.
Squeeze.
Squeeze.
What's that egg? Oh yeah.
Uh-huh. Mmm. Mmm.
And there's so many amazing creatives from Nairobi, and there's some I'm particularly hoping to see. So let's go. Daniella Morgan is a self-proclaimed digital creator who boldly bears her body-positive content on a vlog she calls The Unconventional Truths of an Underdog, inspired by her life as an unconventional mixed-race woman unafraid to freely express herself. I've always been stalking you on your page, and now that I get to meet you, I'm super excited. What does your art represent? When you call yourself a digital creator, what do you put across in your artistic messages and all that?
Okay. So that's why I purposely put digital creator, because an influencer would that's such a heavy title, you know? We can influence people's minds, people's behaviors, people's moods, and I wish I didn't have that secret superpower, because there's so many things. And
even the word influencer is also stigmatized.
It's heavy, and I don't even think I have that effect per se. So I wanted it to be lighter. So I wanted to be a familiar face everybody knows, who has a message that everybody kind of wants to hear, you know?
I can just imagine, you know, having this international background. You grew up in England, and then there are things you saw there, and they became part of you. And then you come here, and then there are things which sit with you, but then don't sit well there. So what's been your experience in your skin?
Whew, what a heavy question. It's like, where to start? Well, let's just start from the basics, which is like now when I was younger. Like I said, I had a really tough time fitting in and making friends because I felt like at one point I belonged somewhere, like with my cousins and stuff. We grew up all together, so there was no like, oh, she's this and that. But then in a school setting where people are not maybe used to seeing light skin or biracial women who are actually, biracial children rather, who can actually speak the language, who are different looking, but you know, I was still very much isolated. I've had a lot of bullying. And it was a bit difficult, but I did make a few friends on the way who didn't really see me for my color. But
it's funny you say that because I have biracial friends who say they have the opposite experience. When they're back there, they're just black. They're not, you know, mixed race or, you know, half white, half what. They're just Africans. They're black. But when they come here, they're exalted as this top tier Mzungu extension.
Mzungu mentality.
Yeah, exactly. So is that the same, you know, for you? Do you experience that when you're abroad, you're this black chick, but when you come home, you're this Mzungu African, you know, trying to be, I don't know, what do you call it?
It really diminishes all the hard work that people have put from getting our colonization back, glorifying people who come from the West who are half white, and it's a bit lost on me because, like I said, I've been really embedded in a strong Black Kikuyu perspective. So seeing this, it's never sat well with me. They expected you to be this very like neat, put together, like full-furnished
even
young
your voice,
lady,
man.
You know?
Your voice is strong because, again, another cliche is because she looks like she's supposed to be like, "Hi, I'm Daniella."
No, I'm the babe with the bass. I've always been that way, and I got bullied like crazy for it. Yeah, so with that said, it's like also like people kept trying to shove me in this box, this messy kid who loved to overplay and overstay my welcome at the sandpit. I loved art. I was very different growing up. It's a difficult world to be different in, like I said.
I can imagine.
I love the fact that Nairobi is very inclusive of people. Like I have a lot of friends from like Sweden, I have a lot of friends from England, America who come here and they just feel a part of a community. They just identify as Kenyan, you know, and it's not because they have any African parents, you know. Being African is more of like it's a home, it's a place, it's a feeling, you know.
You know, it's crazy. People don't read your captions, but it's easy to just go on your page and just say, "Oh, Daniella is this and that," but not getting deeply to know you. So when you want to put yourself out there as this fun, loving person, this person who, you know, is vocal about what she believes in, how do you make sure that you don't get mixed up by people's understanding or misunderstanding about what you want to say? Because it's a thin line. You may say one thing, but it's social media. If I don't want to understand what you say, I will not want to
choose.
Yeah, I will not. I think it's nonsense. What do you mean your hair? Everyone gets alopecia. What do you mean?
Especially if there's a communication barrier, it could be just maybe, it could be even the way you speak down towards somebody's personal perception of you. They may not even like you. So you can be speaking the truth and in all of its glory and people will still deny it, you know? So for me, you asked how do I not get mixed up? It's simple. I just, like you said, you have to like occupy your space and your truth extremely as confidently as you possibly could, you know? And that's why I started the Universal Truths of an Underdog. So I had mentioned once in my post that got like overwhelming response about how like it's okay not to feel pretty all the time. Like I don't have to constantly love my natural hair. I don't have to constantly love my body. I don't have to constantly post sexy pictures and be like, oh, feeling myself woke up like this. That is a lie. I did not. This took angles and selfie light and work, you know? And I'm just like, that's not who I want to represent. I want to represent authentic women who can occupy space confidently without having to depict society's view of what's perfect. And as somebody with like high functioning anxiety, like this is something I struggle with, where even when I'm in spaces where there's like a lot of pressure, a lot of people, because I'm in electronic media, and this is something that's not touched up as much as it should. Like there are people like who are hosts, who are anchors, who are radio presenters, who also feel that in the moment, but they can't let it show, you know? Because you're addressing a lot of people and they expect you to be your most perfect, most eloquent self.
Yeah, there's a thing about, you know, being on that screen where you feel like a robot and you're just supposed to be zen about everything.
Whole time.
The roof is falling down, but let it fall as you continue looking at the screen. Thank you so much for coming, Daniella.
And thank you for giving me the opportunity to help birth new and healthy perspectives.
Should we go catch up with a Nairobi Design Week Freeminds session?
Yeah, sounds good.
Okay, I feel like that was a bit serious. We need to bring it down a little bit, shake things off.
You know what, Nick? I'm so excited because I've had such a great time at the Nairobi Design Week. So many great minds and opinions there.
I had what is quite literally the best burger of my life.
I'm jealous.
Shout outs to Chef Mulunda. That dude can throw down. I'm actually really glad that we have a few hours before Nairobi R&B because I need to just calm this food baby.
Yes, because we'll be speaking to this lady called Faiza. She's the brain behind all Nairobi R&B events. I'm so excited about that. So let's go get it.
Let's go.
Curating next level concert experiences, Nairobi R&B events have brought international artists like Masego and Tawar to East Africa to share stages and studios with Kenya's key industry players. Nairobi R&B founder Faiza is an entrepreneurial force committed to creating a unique platform for African voices in the global arena. How are you doing?
Hello.
Good to see you.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm great.
Nice.
Welcome.
Thank you. This place looks so dope. You know, it's so amazing, your story, having studied law, then you're back here and you're into event planning and the whole Nairobi culture. Everyone you have to meet, everyone you have to coordinate with, that's not a small thing.
I can't even take the credit for how I started out, to be honest. I think what I like about Nairobi specifically is that we have big sisters and big brothers in the industry who kind of always guide you and help you figure things out and that kind of thing. So if I didn't have someone like Patricia Kihoro,
She's dope.
she just basically taught me the game.
How would you describe the vibe of New Nairobi? To someone who would, be curious about it, what would you say?
I've been thinking about this for a couple of months, and I'm not sure, because I'm not sure even what New Nairobi represents, in my opinion. We have so many different sounds and experiences in New Nairobi, but I'm going to be biased and just say that R&B music in New Nairobi is the best.
The funny thing I've discovered with people, and I feel like you tapped into that, is the memories that it brings. It just takes you back in time, And the crowd of Nairobi R&B has that kind of thing. They just go back in. When I think of 90s music, I think of the hood I grew up in. I grew up in Langata, And you're we used to call it LA. I think it's still kind of called the LA of Nairobi, Langata.
LA too.
Yeah, he did.
Never knew each other, but yeah.
Yeah, we did. So it gives you that vibe, and you start remembering, just being in the hood and, the music and everything, and it takes you back. So I feel like you tapped into that, and you have this steady, people who will definitely always show up for that. Is that a highlight for you?
For me, what I really try to incorporate is thought in the experience, just generally with all my shows.
I wanted to show you something.
Yeah.
I thought this was literally the coolest thing ever. This, I know you can remember this. Do you remember this?
Yeah.
Yeah? This was literally at one of the shows, right? This was when Masego was performing. And this lady literally tearing from performance. And is this the kind of Like when you see something like
When I
this.
say experience, that's what I mean.
This is what it's about,
This is
yeah?
what I mean. Like,
So you create experiences
Exactly,
for people and your artists.
yeah. So for me, I'm honored to be in a position where I feel like I can play a role that supports creatives in Kenya, that supports music, young artists who are trying to get their music out there, that supports women, that supports women, that supports women.
I can't wait for us, Nick, to go to Nairobi R&B, right? You know, just right after this. Let's go.
Yeah.
Okay. So thank you so much. It's been dope.
It was nice to see you guys, and I'll see you later.
See you later.
For sure.
Yes.
Staring at your picture, hanging on the wall, thinking of our last encounter, wasn't ready for the fall. Wondering when you get here, I wanna talk it out. If you'll just be patient with me, we can work it out. 'Cause now that I'm not with you, hurting 'cause you crossed the line. But I still want you on my time, 'cause you're the only one who gets me.
Yeah, I mean, it's been such a day. It's been long.
Crazy. Now
I
see
know.
that right there? That's how you do it.
Yeah, that's a move. Totally. No, baby, no. I love the 90s, man. They were super duper. Look at this, man.
Nice.
Nice way to chill. Okay,
Oh, how 90s is this?
I know. Man, this event just tops it off. After the day I've had, which has been amazing, 90s R&B tops it off. I mean, this is the other side that, you know, you'll be getting to see a lot of. Right, so Nick, this is about it. We'll see you again
For sure.
on another swaggy event.